Hello and welcome to my SOCS4100 presentation. Understanding the relevant theories that complement my research is crucial as they provide important structure to answering my research question. The Schwartz theory of basic human values states that there is a near universal set of 10 human values that serve as guiding principles for people's lives and influence their beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. These 10 values are shown on screen. The rational versus intuitive decision-making style scale is also relevant. It states that rational decision-making involves analyzing a problem and evaluating alternatives. Conversely, intuitive decision-making involves making instinctive decisions that are spontaneous and based on feelings and intuition. These are very important to my research as they directly relate to my research question, which is, do specific human values influence the consumer decision-making styles of Australian adults? The aim of this research is to investigate whether individual differences in specific human value traits influence the decision-making styles of Australian adults while shopping. I aim to investigate if individual differences in human value importance and human value priority influences the decision-making styles of Australian adult consumers. I also aim to assess the relationship between consumers who make decisions either rationally or intuitively and their subsequent consumption habits. In order to do this, relevant data is needed. The data was acquired using a quantitative survey. Firstly, questions were asked regarding consumption habits, which were then answered using a 7-point Likert scale. After this, the Schwartz Best-Worst Values survey was performed. This included participants selecting the value that they deemed most important and least important from 10 sets of different values. Finally, the rational versus intuitive decision-making style scale was performed, where participants were provided with 20 statements that they answered 1 to 7 on. This indicated whether they strongly disagree or strongly agree with the statement. I will collect this unpublished survey data from my honours supervisor, which recorded data regarding human values, decision-making styles, and shopping behaviours of Australian adults. The quantitative survey was completed by a sample of 401 Australian adult commercial panel members. Secondly, in order to ensure the reliability and validity of the collected data, a rigorous assessment of its properties will be carried out. In this examination, the representativeness of the sample, consistency of responses, and completion of the survey will be verified. Finally, the data will be analyzed using both mean-centered and quantile statistical techniques using the SPSS software. In order to identify correlations between the human values and decision-making styles of Australians in a shopping context, a variety of analytical tools will be used, including correlation matrices. This will allow me to discover average relations at the sample level, as well as the role of value importance and value priority in decision-making styles. Understanding the significance of human values in shaping the decision-making styles of Australian adults is critical for understanding values and decision-making theories. While prior research has identified relationships between human values and behavior, the influence of values on decision-making styles is unknown. Therefore, researching this topic will help to fill a gap in current knowledge encompassing the role that human values play in decision-making. The inclusion of data regarding consumers' shopping habits can further allow marketers to understand if certain consumers tend to make rational or intuitive decisions while shopping. This is important as it can result in them creating a more personalized and effective consumption process for consumers. Here are some references, and thank you for watching my presentation.